let's bring our good friend Bernard Williams, friend from Baltimore, Olympic gold medalist and host of Stay in Your Lane, into the conversation. B-Dub, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic, my brothers.
Big Dubs.
So I know you're a fan of the NBA and other sports as well. So which do you think would be a tougher pill to swallow for the Mets? Do you think they would rather have a former Yankee in Alex Rodriguez or the owner of the Knicks take over the Mets franchise? If you're a Mets fan, which is the lesser of two evils here?
Well, he is a former Yankee that won the title for the Yankees, right?
Right.
So he can bring some of that championship pedigree to the Mets.
That's possible.
You know?
He's also a cheater.
Yeah.
He's a juicer.
Yeah.
Now, listen.
And then it doesn't matter of the owners. At the end of the day, you're trying to win championships, and you're trying to bring attention to another team in New York that could possibly win a championship. So maybe he knows the ins and outs from the Yankees and bring that to the Mets to win a title.
And I think we can agree we've got no faith in Dolan to win a title for the Mets, because if you couldn't do it in basketball with the Knicks and you can't do it in hockey with the Rangers, you're probably not going to do it with the Mets either, right?
Well, I don't know. You know, these teams and owners, man, they make certain shifts and they have billions to get certain players at a certain time, and before you know it, they got the best championship money can buy. I don't know. Could be.
Let me get to this. A couple of weeks ago, we were all very saddened by the loss of Kobe Bryant, and that pain is still felt by many. Kobe, we've now had his funeral ceremony has passed. Kobe has been interred in a cemetery. The location of the gravesite has been kept private to the family. There have been images that have appeared on social media of the grave marker, which does not have a name, does not have years or dates. It's essentially an unmarked gravesite. We've got an issue here of hundreds of fans are showing up to a cemetery in Southern California wanting to pay tribute to Kobe and his daughter Gigi, who passed away, leaving jerseys, leaving purple and yellow flowers in Lakers colors, leaving Lakers memorabilia items at a particular gravesite. There's just one problem. They're at the wrong grave. Somehow a picture has showed up on social media of a potential gravesite that could be Kobe Bryant's, and fans have been flocking to this gravesite and finding it and leaving these Laker items. The only problem is they're leaving these items for the wrong family.
Well, what that means is they have grave diggers out there, and a lot of people are going to benefit off of these items on the wrong grave. And then how about the person who actually is passed away? Their family are going to come to see nothing but Kobe Bryant memorabilia. And they probably like the love too, but it's like, hey man, wrong grave, man, wrong party.
Yeah, on one hand, you appreciate the fact that, hey, they're being nice. At least they're putting flowers on your loved one's gravesite, but flowers intended for somebody else. I don't know how that makes them feel.
Yeah. I mean, it just is all, like, again, you can't blame people for showing love, but at the same time, ignorance is bliss. I mean, they don't know. I guess it's where the heart is what counts, I guess. Because it's not like Kobe's going to wake up, him and his daughter are going to wake up and say, oh, well, thank you all for all of this. We're going to go to heaven now. So, think about the heart.
Exactly.
Think about the heart and move on,
Exactly right. I think you just have to just say, listen, the positive intent was there, and Kevin Bryant is just going to be the benefactor of all this.
Kevin.
Bernard, did you have a good weekend, man?
I really did, man. I did. I enjoyed my family a lot. We got a chance to actually watch movies. Saw Sonic the Hedgehog with Jim Carrey.
How was that?
I'll tell you on the next segment.
Do that. You know what they should have done for that movie?
But he was funny, though. He was funny. You
know what they should have done for that movie is they should have brought back the original voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you guys know who the original voice of Sonic the Hedgehog was?
No, who was the original voice?
Jaleel White. The guy you better know is Steve Urkel from Family Members was the original voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in the cartoon.
Family Matters. Yeah, Family Matters. Yeah.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the. I'm leaving you with that. All right, for Ramblin' Joe, for Collin the Beast Bestor, for Bernard Williams, it's been a great morning show. Collin, real quick before we get out of here, who's our Beast of the day?
Matt Jones of the St. Louis Battlehawks ran for 95 yards and a rush touchdown. He now leads the XFL in rushing with 224 yards.
Good deal. Stay tuned for the Beast Unleashed. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in.